Good evening, everyone. In this video tonight, we will ask tarot cards. Do they think you're pretty? And what's the most attractive physical feature of yours? What do they find the most attractive in you, in your appearance or personality? If you'd like to have this reading, please think of a person and choose one deck. Or you can think of several people and choose several decks. It's up to you. And take your time, please. Okay, so have you chosen your deck? Let's start with the deck number 1. Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, so our deck number 1 is Medieval Scapini Tarot by Luigi Scapini and US Games. Yeah. Do they think you're pretty? Reading for those who chose deck number 1. Do they think you're pretty? And what do they find the most attractive in your appearance? Look at that. Well, here I'm getting lots of gold, lots of shine. We have all coins, you know, it's like you're looking, I don't know if you're blonde or if you're golden in some way. Maybe your skin is golden. Maybe you like wearing gold. Maybe you shine like a sun. Maybe you have something like glittering or blinking, you know, like jewelry, golden looking jewelry. But I feel very warm and yellow. Warm and yellow here. Now, I'm also feeling like lots of metal, and it's more like materialistic things, like maybe the clothes you wear, maybe the jewelry you wear, maybe the car you drive. Maybe they see you as very rich, you know, very rich and like brand new clothes and always, you know, like well groomed, you know, like a person who's just come out of a beauty parlor. That sort of impression here. And definitely, so do they find you beautiful? Do they find you pretty? Yeah, I think so. They do. But it's a lot to do with expensive jewelry for some reason for me. With expensive jewelry. Golden jewelry. Shine. You know. Now, what's most attractive physical feature of yours? Actually, never tried looking at that in the cards, but let's see. What's the most attractive physical feature in you? Well, if you're a male, then definitely your, you know, maleness. But if you're not male, and you know, I feel like if you have somebody, if you're in a relationship with someone, if you're married, or if you have a boyfriend, so that other person you're asking about, they actually think that the most attractive feature about you is basically the fact that you're in a relationship with someone very strong and with someone very protective. Yeah. What else? What's the most attractive feature in you? I also feel here, the other thing, I think if you have children, this might be a very attractive feature about you to that person. Maybe they like you being, how to say, in that traditional role, and they like seeing you in that kind of role, traditional one. And of course, with this card, I'm getting sexuality also. The most attractive feature is, sexuality, that sort of thing. And what's the most attractive feature in you? With these cards, with this card here particularly, I think laid backedness. I don't know if you're smoking. If you're smoking, they like that too. Yeah, because this is a person smoking hookah, and although he has responsibilities, he knows how to relax, and that person might see that you also are very good at relaxing well and enjoying your, relaxation time. So I don't know if it's appearance really, but it's more like personality, I would say. Some features. You're able to, let's say, look good, and you're able to maybe carry out your responsibilities well, and you're able to balance out your attractiveness with, work, with responsibilities, if you have children, and with children, and also you know how to relax in a really crazy way. So, in my opinion, these are the things that attract them the most in you. Okay, so do they find you pretty? I think yes, they find you pretty, but it's more about the things you do or the things you wear that they think you pull it off amazingly, but I don't see that they really appreciate your inner personality here. Maybe you're sharing a lot that you have with this person. You're sharing what you have, you're sharing food, you're cooking to them, you're maybe supporting them financially on some occasions, and they might like that a lot, so I think it's kind of they see you through the things that you do, things that you give them, and things that you wear or things that you buy, that sort of through other things. But definitely the whole impression on them is that you're shining to them. You're like brand new, powerful, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's have a look at our deck number 2, and let's see what do the cards say. Okay. Okay, this is our deck number 2, and it's the Sacred India Tarot by Jane Addams and Rohit Arya. And this is a deck based on Indian mythology, Hindu mythology. And I'm still learning Hindu mythology. I don't know all the gods, so excuse me for that. But still, I think we can read cards, looking at the pictures and picking up unrelated symbols, You don't have to always know the whole story, although that will help. Yeah, okay. So the question is, do they think you're pretty? And what's most attractive physical feature of yours for them, to them? Okay. Do they think you're pretty? Well, definitely we have the star here. The star. And so definitely I think they find you very pretty. They find you pretty like a star. The star that awakens them in a way. There is a sense, all these cards are basically very positive cards. Here we have a flight. Ram and Sita are flying to Lanka with the ancient plane that had the human form. So I feel that there is some sort of maybe they glimpse at you very abruptly. They do not have the opportunity to stare at you for a long time, because this card talks about the speed, about like they are passing by with a car or something, or they are just quickly saying hi and going ahead. So there's this sense of events are going very fast and you are not able to see each other properly or something like that. There is this very intense but very quick and short impression that you give this person, yeah. So I also feel that there is beauty in you that moves them. They see you as someone higher than them, someone superior, like the star. Like after looking at you, they feel inspired. After looking at you, they feel happy. After looking at you, they feel something like something more in life is there, like when you look up to another person, basically, that sort of feeling here. Here we also have the card that basically talks about the union of Parvati and Shiva. And this card is also very homely, like home. It's their union, yeah. So in short, yeah, they find you pretty. They find you a little bit hard to achieve. And there is an element of spirituality, not a very passionate attraction, but it's more like charm, like being charmed by you, being impressed, being inspired, being awakened, like this card is saying. And there is, in the book it's written that this card means actually looking at you as a sister more than, a lover or a mother. So it can be in some cases, but yes, you are pretty to them in any case. Now let's have a look what's the most attractive physical feature to them. Let's see if we can see that. What's the most attractive physical feature? I definitely think that it's the face, the hair, and that sort of contrast between the face and the hair. Here. Like maybe you have a very pretty face, or they like looking at your face, something like that. What else? Again, I'm seeing the lion, and for me it's the hair. That goes the hair. What else? This card is talking to me again about the head and some sort of crown is here, yeah? The Ravana is wearing this crown. Basically, I feel the focus is on the upper part of the body. It's the face, it's the hair, and it's if you wear anything on the head, if you wear any earrings, if you wear, something in the hair, the way you wear your hair, your hairstyle, and your eyes, your cheeks, your neck, the whole upper body. I feel they're attracted to that part. So I'm feeling here a very platonic love, like a sister indeed, because they're not focusing anywhere else but your face. They basically think you're extremely beautiful. You have beautiful features, and they like looking at your eyes, your face, your smile, even when you're not looking at them, but they might just, enjoy looking at you. It's you're doing something, and they just like looking at you, like that. Okay, so this was our reading number 2. Now let's move on to our reading number 3. This is our reading number 3, and it's Golden Tarot by Cat Black. Question is, do they think you're pretty? What is most attractive feature about you for them? What's the most attractive feature? Okay, here I'm seeing that, do they think you're pretty, yeah? With these cards. I'm seeing that here they see you as being very shy. They feel that you perhaps do not show your beauty. You're avoiding in showing your beauty. You're trying to hide your beauty. You're showing them your back. And whenever you look at them, you're trying to look away. And whatever they are, trying basically to even face you, there's some sort of like shyness going on. You don't want them to look at you, yeah? And you're trying to pretend that nothing's happening and that you're just, not looking their way or something like that. So you're blocking it. You're not letting them in here. And I see them like maybe they're trying to look, but they don't even have this opinion about whether you're pretty, because you're not giving them the chance to show your beauty. Like in some cases, either you wear something on yourself, like too many clothes, or you're hiding, or you're putting your hair on your face or something like that, so they cannot see you properly. And there is a sense of like always hunching down, like trying not to show them yourself, so they cannot even have a good glimpse at you. And I think they feel that, yeah, they are aware that you're young, that you're most probably beautiful and pretty, that you're probably on the delicate side, I don't know, a gentle side, like a gentle body, delicate features, something like that. But yeah, you might not let them look at you, and they cannot have a good look at you, that sort of feeling. So they might, see you as, well, someone shy who doesn't like, showing themselves to others, like that sort of person. Okay, so how can you show your beauty to them? Well, here we have a person that is pretty well off, wearing good clothes, dark, brighter colors, and who is, sitting, facing him, facing the front, more or less, showing the face, showing what they have, showing their skills. And I'm feeling, getting out there, being visible, wearing brighter colors, looking their way more, being less, not in a hiding mode, basically, being more approachable, and, that sort of thing. And confidence, of course. Basically, that's what I'm feeling here. Like new clothes, maybe well dressed, brighter colors, maybe a red color. If you can wear, also show what you have, show what you have, and be visible, that sort of thing. And there should be some sort of like self-confidence, that crown symbolizes achievements and showing, who you are, what can you do in life, that you're not this defeated person that is hiding, and that sort of thing. Okay, so and now let's ask, what would they find the most attractive feature in you, physical feature, if they were able to look at you, or if they saw you a little bit. So what do they think is the most attractive feature about you? Again, we have this card. Well, he doesn't see your face even here. You're covering your face. Like, it's like he wants to see your face, he cannot see your face. Your sadness is the most attractive feature, your vulnerability, I would say, this dramatic pain in you. Maybe he feels that and he likes that. What else? Again, this disinterest in him. He feels like you're uninterested in him, that you're like doing something, being busy with something, and the sadness, again we see that sadness and ignoring him, and also kindness to other things, other living beings, other humans, other animals, other things, So I feel that like they're watching you and you're not watching them. And they look at you and they find that attractive, that simplicity, that that organic naturalism in you. The fact that you're not trying to look pretty, the fact that you're not trying to look good for them. They are admiring your sadness, I would say. And your face, that expression in your face, of an interest and busyness, doing other things, not looking at them. And also, they feel you're kind because there is some sort of sharing and caring about other things, animals perhaps, maybe people, maybe some sort of duties. So this weird reading, but it probably can happen to some people. Seriously, I'm feeling in all the cards a little bit of like blocking yourself out and not really looking at that person. That person is looking, but you're not. Okay, so this was our reading number 3. Now let's move on to our reading number 4. Okay, and this is our deck number 4. It's the Indian Folktale Tarot by Ruchi Rastogi, and it's a pretty new deck. Okay, so let's ask these cards. Do they find you pretty? Do they think you're pretty? And what's the most attractive physical feature about you to them? Do they think you're pretty? Well, here we are having, a lot of family cards. Family. And we have the family members here. We have family members here. And, here I feel, do they find you pretty? For me, it seems that they look at you as an asset. They look at you as a woman who is useful. How to put it? Like their wife, I would say. They're looking at you as their wife, and they stop looking, They look at you as a part of the house, probably, that does the work, that is there, that is just, and I feel like they're just focusing on themselves in this. We have the Emperor, we have the King of Wands, and we have that very, that self-obsessed, some sort of thing going on. I think they might find you traditional a little bit. They might find you like they might look at you as a mom, wife, the mother of your children, of his children. And here I'm not seeing that they particularly appreciate your beauty, that they just look at you as an asset. Like some person who does some duty, who does some job or work in the house or something like that. And they're just about themselves. She's my wife, she's this and that, or she's mine. So let's pull one more card. Do they find you pretty physically? Well, the Sun, definitely. Well, I think definitely with the Sun, they definitely find you pretty. It's very clear to them. You're shining, you're young, you're warm to them, but it can seem to them that they're doing something upside down, like you're doing something different to their taste. Maybe you're dressing differently to their taste, or maybe you're putting your makeup not the way they like. So there's some aspect of of some sort of conflict in the way they see you. Yeah, and we're seeing that that they're stuck in that moment and they're not appreciating. I'm not feeling they're really understanding that. They're taking you for granted. In this case, like sometimes husbands take their wives after like a couple of years of marriage, they stop looking at them. They take them for granted. They think, yeah, my wife is beautiful, or they're used to her already. Something like that is coming here for me with this King of Wands. So yeah, now let's see. Let's ask, what's most attractive physical feature of yours to them? When they look at you, when they actually pay attention and look at you, or looked before, because yeah, I'm feeling this is marriage, and or not. If it's not a marriage, then it can be that it's a long-term relationship. So What's the most attractive physical feature? Okay, so I'm getting here. It's gonna be funny, but I'm feeling being acting submissive. The most attractive feature that they like about you is being the feminine woman. Being, how to say, submissive to them. You know, them being nice to them, let's say. And let's say being the goody-goody type of lady. Like we have in these cards, we have this man beating this camel, you know, so that the camel can go faster. So I feel that he is basically doing that to you. Like he feels that he has you in control, and you know the camel is really has no choice. So I feel that you also are like this camel, and you have no choice in a way, and somehow you let him do this to you. From these cards. And also we have this Draupadi here, no? She is begging him to stop removing her sari, and he is basically not listening. So we're getting this traditional woman type of image here. So this man finds the most attractive about you, I think, is the fact that they think perhaps that you're a woman that's easy to control, or that they have in control, or they believe that they have in control perhaps. It can be a very subtle control, it doesn't have to be like physical like in these cards. But it can be like... how to put it, it can be that psychological type of control, yeah? So, and yeah, they enjoy that, they like that. Okay, so this was our reading number 4 with Indian Folktale Tarot. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you next time. Have a great night. Bye bye.